Thank you. I just want to say a few words to my Vietnam veterans. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and I was over where these lights wasn't shining in my eyes, and I seen a whole bunch of Vietnam veterans out there. You know, I just want to say, welcome home. There's something that bothers me an awful lot, and that's when people come up to me and say, you lost your war in Vietnam. That is as far from the truth as can ever be said. Why was we fighting in Vietnam? Why did we fight in Korea? The word communism back then is the same as terrorism today. America stepped up in Korea and Vietnam to show the world we was willing and able to fight the spread of communism, and we did. Without the Korean War veterans, the Vietnam War veterans, the Iron Curtain would have not come down, and communism would still be alive today and a threat just like terrorism. Welcome home, brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, really give it up for Dave Roever.
Well, good evening. I want to say thank you, especially to Airpower Foundation and Jim Palmersheim for the opportunity to be here and share with you. The veterans' contribution to freedom is not left in some distant battlefield, but it extends into the homeland, where fighting for the hearts and minds of youth in schools is of a primary interest in our military. Through their experiences and the veterans that have been tried by fire and refined in pain, they bring something special to the plate. Our nation has never needed their guidance more than today, as words like, and listen to this, valor, honor, respect, and patriotism are left literally on the sidelines of a stinking football field. That's not good enough for me, and that's not good enough for Sky Ball. Years ago, I was on a speaking tour in the great state of Washington. I was raising money for a cardiac care clinic, which I was building in Vietnam, when an animated, angry Vietnam vet approached me and demanded by asking, saying, "Give me one good reason you'd help those people in Vietnam." I said, "I'll give you 59,000 good reasons. One for every dead GI who lost his life fighting for a cause of freedom. We're not willing to let their lives be lost for nothing. We must turn that around." On a day in Vietnam in July of 1969, a stinking little communist pulled a trigger and put a bullet through my hand and into the grenade I was poised to throw. That day changed my life. When the grenade exploded, I lost half my skin, my face, my hair, my ear, my chest was ripped open. I got my hair back. I bought it. There's a guy in China wondering why he's bald. And I don't mind the hairpiece. I just hate chasing it across parking lots on windy days. 48 years later, I feel stronger and more driven than ever before in my life. That little communist did me a favor that day. In the last 40 years, I've had the continuing opportunity to speak to over 7 million students in public school assemblies throughout the United States. Through education, I'm turning the tables on the enemy and using my scars to connect with a generation of teenagers who have scars on the inside much worse than I have on the outside. My message is one of hope, one of patriotism. It's a message of prevention. Prevention from suicide, prevention for the continuation, of devastating injury in the minds through drug abuse, alcohol abuse, violence, and suicide. It's my privilege beyond description to see those lives changed with a message of hope, because hope is the last line of defense against suicide. Today, I serve as a resiliency coach in the Comprehensive Soldier Fitness Program for all the defenses and the militaries of our nation. My job is to train warriors of all the branches in their duty stations, whether it be at home, the Middle East, or worldwide. Through education, we're able to penetrate the dark world of despair and depression in which so many live. We're making a difference to stop the hemorrhaging of the suicide of 1 a day on active duty and 22 a day of our retirees. With the invaluable support of American Airlines and Airpower Foundation, my program, Operation Warrior RECONnect, has hosted over 5,000 wounded heroes, training them in resiliency and reconnecting them with family, friends, and faith. The great patriot Nathan Hale said before his execution, "I regret that I have but one life to give for my country." To be honest, I feel I'm honored and privileged that I've had, as some would say, two lives. One in the field of battle in Vietnam and the other at home, reaching out for the reasons I believe I have 59,000 good reasons. In the last year, I've had the total facial reconstruction done at Brooke Army Medical Center. I have a nose for the first time since the war. I have eyelids and lips. I love my nose. It's a boy. I'm so proud of it. I love you. I love Jim Pommersheim. I love Sky Ball. God bless you. God bless American Airlines. And God bless the United States of America.
How about that for true American patriot, Dave Roever?